Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Mic test. Good evening.
Hello po, rinig naman.
Okay. Joke lang yun. Kumusta po ang lahat? Kumusta kayo guys?
Ito, maganda pa din, Miss
Mag
Rhea.
maganda yan.
Nasaan na ba ako? Ayun. Good evening. Ay, ba't ang dilim? Evening po.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, ang haba ng pahinga natin. Grind na po tayo sa React.
Naku, ito na.
Okay, let's just wait a few couple of seconds for Teacher Marvin kasi nagkaka-technical problem po siya.
Umulan po kasi, so most likely yan. Ang internet pag naulan sa Pinas. Sige lang.
Saklap. Okay. Okay. Ayun. So, guys, question lang. Na-access nyo ba yung lesson recording sa LMS nyo for the React Module 1?
Na-open naman po yung Word doc. Open ko kung kayang ma-open. Yung link. Ayun, na-open naman po.
Okay, so under lessons folder siya, module 1, tapos meron ng 2 lessons doon for lesson 1 and lesson 2. So ano na lang, pwede pong i-review na lang po yung live lesson. Tapos during this live lesson every Wednesday, tulungan na lang kayo ni Teacher Marvin sa homework para mas mabilis yung ating progress for React. Ayun. So meron tayong QA sheet. If possible, ilagay nyo na yung questions nyo dito before the live session para ma-discuss po siya.
Okay.
Okay? Or if meron pa kayong any recommendation, ano bang mas magandang ano sa inyo? Okay lang ba yung QA sheet? Para anytime pwede nyong ilagay yung mga questions nyo. Tapos Wednesday, i-discuss po siya sa live.
Either or.
Okay, eto po yung QA. Question and answer.
Okay. Sa chat.
Okay, nasa na si Menzo. Ayun. Yes po kasi yung yung ating discussion nasa LMS na po. I-rewatch nyo lang po yung live session. Live recording ni Teacher Marvin sa LMS. Wait lang guys ha. Sorry.
Okay lang po, go lang.
yung question lang ni Rolely. So, yun nga, since tapos na yung team project natin for JavaScript, but alam ko may mga students pa na naghahabol for JavaScript, right? So i-message nyo lang ako guys para ma-compile ko yung mga names nyo. Tapos after ng React block, gagawa tayo ng JavaScript team project for you. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Ayan na pala si Teacher Marvin. Hello, Teach.
Hello po.
Good evening.
Good
Welcome
evening, ma'am.
to our channel.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Hello,
Okay, so this is
everyone.
Teacher Marvin, guys. Ito yung mga bagong students mo from FSON 3 and FSON 4 batch. Ayan.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, Sir Alfred.
Good evening po, Teach.
Good evening, Ma'am Mario, Sir Mark. Yes. Can we start, ma'am?
Yes, medyo mahina lang po ng konti.
Oh, yung mic. Oh, okay. Yeah, nakamax po yung mic ko.
Sige lang po.
Can you try po to... mahina
Konti
talaga.
pa pong volume,
Yeah.
Teach.
Um,
Salamat.
How about this one? Mahina pa rin. Wait lang po.
Medyo okay na. Sige po, Miss Rhea. Salamat po.
Yan. So, na-discuss ba ni Ma'am Rhea for the session? Like, yung magiging structure na ng mga lessons natin. So, basically, no, we will not be having the twice a week na session. And for the structure, you will be watching the recording. Okay? I think Ma'am Rhea will be sending it every week, this one. Here sa Slack natin. So yun guys, I think like I am gonna give you a tip. So for the lesson, please watch them in advance, yung recording. And if you have question, we will be having one homework Q&A session every Wednesday. Okay, so kapag may mga hindi clear dun sa recording, like may mga hindi kayo naintindihan, just let me know and please put them the questions here. I'm gonna share it sa chat.
Meron na po, sir. Binigay sa
Meron na,
Maria.
okay. Yeah. So yun guys. Can I ask like until what module have you finished yung sa React nyo? I think, di ba, previous teacher was Sir Emerson? Or no?
Session 1 pa lang po ito, Teach.
Session 1.
Opo.
Okay. Yeah, so stylization. So for Sir Roel, did you came from FSON 3? So did Sir Emerson like specify a stylization for that homework? Did he discuss styled components or CSS modules? Okay, that's great. So dito na guys, so yung like yung pag download ng repo na discuss na or not yet for the homework? Not yet. So ayan. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a volunteer na mag-screen share sa atin and I'll let you know the steps. Okay? And I'll be sending later on sa Slack natin the steps on how to clone that homework. Okay? So yun, after cloning, we will be answering this question and kapag may mga question din kayo, please type them dito. Okay? Wait a moment. I'm gonna attach it sa Slack natin. Make sure guys na join this full stack backend course, no? I'm gonna send the attachments dito. How many students? 67. This one. And please send, please save them. Kasi for homework 1 until 8, you will be cloning. Very repetitive tong process na to. Okay, so please save this instruction. And can I ask for a volunteer from you guys na magsi-screen share? Okay, yung hindi pa nakapag-start ng homework number 1. Sir Edmond, do you want to ba? This one. Don't worry, I'll guide you sa pag-create ng repo natin. Tapos na ako sa cloning. Yan. So, how about the others? Yung mga hindi pa nakapag-clone? Anybody from the class? Done na rin po ako. Okay. Yan. And ito naman, if you watch the recording already na andito sa Module 1, Lesson 2, yung very end ng lesson natin, nandun yung steps. So if you want to follow yung recording, that's great. But can we have a volunteer right now? And for the lessons, you can visit this repo na. Here, I'm gonna send it sa chat. This one. So basically, module 1 until module 8 has already been done, no? So yan, visit nyo lang per branch. So if you want to have an advanced study, like this one is the code base na ginamit ko dun sa live session sa recording. Okay? Module 1, lesson 1, module 1, lesson 2, until module 8, basically the finish. And also for the node, done na. But can we start? Or ako na lang, I'll have a different name na lang. Okay? So for the step 1, wait a moment, let me just share. Okay. So for the repo, this one is the instruction. Ito po yung naka-attach sa atin. Okay. So the first step is go to this one, the template. I think naka-attach yan sa LMS natin. Here, this React project template. Okay. Click this one. After clicking yung naka-attach dyan, click this para dun sa base. And ayan, magkakaroon kayo ng button dito. Okay? Use this template that's on step number 2. Okay? Click use this template and create a new repo. And here, this one is very important. Click this include all branches. Okay? I-delete natin mamaya yung ibang branch, but we will be having a main and a GitHub pages na branch. So 2. Okay? Just click this. And in our case, the name is Go IT React homework number 1 components. Here. Okay. And after that, we're on step number 4. Okay, name repo, done. And let's have this create repo na button. Let's just wait. Ayan. So after creating, you will be receiving this message. Okay, and let's move on to step number 6 or number 5. Okay, view all branches, delete other branches. Only main and GitHub pages should remain. Okay, so ito po. Ayan, ito yung mga i-delete natin. Ang matitira lang is yung main and GitHub pages. So in order for us to delete this, click this button, view all branches. And let's delete this dependabot 2, 3. This dependabot one more time. This L1 on main. And ayan, ang matitira lang is yung GitHub pages. Let me just refresh. Ayan. So after deleting, ang matitira is yung main and GitHub pages. So we're actually done with step number 5. Okay, let's move on to step number 6. This one is very important, okay? 6 and 7. So settings, right? Go to settings, pages branch, settings, pages. Okay, and this branch. So by default, kapag hindi pa nakaset dito na GitHub pages, I think by default it's main. If it's not set to GitHub pages, please set them to GitHub pages and the root. Okay, and click save. That's on step number 6. Okay. And let's move on to step number 7, which is go to settings. One more time, settings. Actions naman here. Where was the actions? This panel. Okay. And for the general, and workflow permissions, and ito. So yung workflow permissions, makikita nyo sa pinakababa. So scroll down, this one. Okay? So click this read and write permission. This should be checked po. Okay? And here, next one is click allow GitHub Actions to create and approve pull request. This. Okay? So basically, dalawa yung i-check nyo dito sa workflow permissions. Read and write, and this allow GitHub Actions to create and approve pull requests. Okay? And click save. Then, after saving, step number 8, which is open GitHub desktop. Okay? Let's move on to our repo. And you will be having this code, diba, na button. Open with GitHub desktop. Let me just share the GitHub desktop. Ayan. So after clicking, magkakaroon kayo ng ganitong interface. So you will be having this. So me personally, I just have like a folder for all of my projects. So kung by default may path din kayo na gusto nyong pag-storean ng repo na yon, you can pick. Okay? So in my case, it's Go IT. And click clone. Here. So ayan, meron na tayong local copy. So after clicking this open with GitHub desktop, we're on step number 9 already. Okay, meron na tayong local copy. Ang gagawin natin dito is change the homepage in package.json to your GitHub username and repo name. So where can we find that? Click this open in Visual Studio Code. And you will be having this local copy. So yan na yung step number 9, may i-change tayo dyan, which is the GitHub username and repo name on package.json. So this package.json. Okay? Click this and ang papalitan natin is yung homepage, which is here. This one is very important, no? Saan ba natin to gagamitin? It's for our live page. Okay, dyan titignan ni mentor yung UI natin. Okay, so ito, sa Go IT Academy, please change this to your own GitHub username. Okay, so in my case, it's Mar Ventures. And for the after github.io and this backslash, you will be putting here the name of our repository. Okay, so in this case, it's Go IT React Homework 01. Let me double check. Okay, with components. Paste it here. And after that, let's push this to GitHub. Okay, update package.json, that's good. And commit to main. Push origin. And let's see the code on our GitHub. Okay, so kapag nakita nyo tong yellow circle dito sa GitHub nyo, this one, ibig sabihin nagbi-build yung ano natin, page natin, okay? So kapag may checkmark dyan, ibig sabihin deployed na yung web page natin. Let's just wait for a few minutes. Okay, so we have this check mark and i-click nyo lang to if you want to have the link for that GitHub page. Click this gear button here and i-click nyo to. Use your GitHub pages website para mag-show dito yung ating live page. Okay, one more time, click this gear button, click check, use your GitHub pages website. Okay, so yan, meron na tayong link dito. And let's just wait one more time, nagdi-deploy yung ating web page. Ayan, so it's okay. Click this. And ayan, may React homework template na tayo. So ang mangyayari dito, that's the initial step na. Yan na yung paulit-ulit nyong gagawin sa homework nyo. Okay? So in case you forgot the step, pwede nyong balik-balikan tong recording na to. Okay? So we're done with step number 9. So ang nangyayari kasi kadalasan, if we made changes dito, mag-automatic na siyang nagpapalit basta mapupush natin sa GitHub. Okay? So ito na, meron na kayong base for your homework. Let me just start the server. So in case you're not yet familiar with the React, in order for us to start this server, we need to install first the node module, npmi. Okay, question, what's the use of npmi? Napag-aaralan nyo to, I think, sa JavaScript nyo. Anybody from the class? npm space I. Install.
No.
Okay, very
No
good. So
package.
yeah, so it's installation of the dependencies. So basically this node modules. Yan. And after having this node modules in React, this create React app, the command is npm start to start our localhost server, okay? And we have this already. Okay, may local copy na tayo. Let's try to change this, the app.jsx. Basically, for if you haven't watched the recording yet, app.jsx is the main or the top level component for our React application. Okay. Let me just have test. Ayan, nagpapalit. I'm just gonna try to push it sa GitHub, no? Commit to main. And we will be seeing later na magpapalit na automatically yung ating GitHub pages. Okay, one more time, it's pending. Okay, it's not yet changing. Ayan. So, yun, after refreshing, you will be noticing yung live page natin, nagpalit na. Okay? So, yun lang. After you commit like yung changes nyo sa GitHub nyo or sa VS Code nyo, automatic na. Nagpapalit yung live page nyo. So, hindi nyo na poproblemahan yun. Ang gagawin nyo na lang kadalasan is you will be repeating this step. Okay? Ito yung pinakauna nyong gagawin after doing your homework. Okay? Just change this. I think yung note na nakalagay dito, right? For step number 4, Go IT React homework number 1 components. Just change this to the name of the repo in case you're on homework number 2, 3, and so on. Okay? So yun, guys. So, dito pala, for my students for FS1 and 2, actually, I am giving them a source code or a reference code in case they got stuck sa homework nila. So you can actually visit this repo and react. But I'm just gonna give you a tip no, don't copy and paste entirely like yung ida-download nyo na lang yung zip and ipupush nyo dun sa repo nyo. Okay, ang gawin nyo is i-try nyo muna i-solve itong requirements natin. And if you got stuck, try to visit my repo para hindi kayo matagalan sa oras, no? Where is it? React. Just type dito, filter nyo na lang React. I think the homework number 1 was, I name it test. Where is it? This one. This one is the reference code for homework number 1. And actually, I used CSS module here. Okay. This one. Ang magiging outcome ng homework number 1 is ganito. Okay. Yung UI nyo is magva-vary. Okay. Kahit anong style, pwede nyong ilagay dyan as long as the React concept is here. I think for homework number 1, the main topic here is CSS module and map. Diba? Ito sa pag-render natin ng map method. I'm just gonna show you the whole code. Where is it? Ayan, so this one is the code for homework number 1. Okay? So step number 1 is we need to create a profile component with we could display information about the user. Okay? And you will be saying here that you will be having a lot of .json for this homework number 1. Okay, I think 4 or 5. So in my case, I just store them inside a data folder para mas clean yung file structure natin. Okay, dito. So for JSON. Ayan. And let's have the user.json. Ang shape niyan is like this. It's an object. Okay. This one. Just click this. So dito guys, no, are you receiving this error? Ayan, pwede nyo i-download dito or you can copy and paste yung JSON ko dun sa guide. I think may error kanina. Here. Ayan, ganito ba yung lumalabas sa inyo after clicking the friends.json or no? Here. Number 3. So in case na ganito yung lumabas, just extract this HTTPS until the last string. Control C, delete everything, and just paste it. Dito. Ito yung mga kukuha nyo. Ito yung sa friends.json. Okay. So for step number 1, let's go back. You need to create a profile component. Okay? And ganito yung outcome na mangyayari. And the component must accept several props. Username, tag, location, avatar, and stats. And as you can see, our profile component has already... Ayan. So, di ba? Na-tackle natin to dun sa recording. In case na napanood nyo na, this is actually how you receive props. Dito, pwede nyo i-destructure dito dun sa arguments as an argument or parameters dito. Ito, this curly braces is actually the structuring. And this one is the props. Username, tag, location, avatar, and stats. Okay. And itong markup na to, for homework number 1, pwede nyo itong i-copy and paste. Yan po yung naka-paste dito sa return statement natin. Kasi sa React, inside this return statement, it's actually the JSX. And dito, pwede tayo mag-embed dyan ng HTML code, which is this one. Ang main difference lang nila is for HTML, di ba, gumagamit tayo ng class. For JSX, we are using class name. Okay? And dito, for the class name naman, I actually use CSS module. And as you can see, yung CSS natin is my profile, which is the component name, that module, that CSS. And ang import niyan is like this. We need to have a namespace for that CSS. Like, itong CSS, hindi required na CSS yung ilagay nyo dyan. It could be S. Itong CSS, pwede nyong palitan ng S para lahat ng CSS dito. You can change this to S if you prefer that way na mas clean. So I'm just gonna give you a tip para mag-select ng all occurrence. It's Control D or Command D on Mac. Like this. And S. Ayan, hindi required na CSS yung nakalagay dyan. Yun lang po. This one. And let's have the prop types. And as you notice, you will be creating these prop types. These prop types have been discussed sa recording. Okay? So, ang lalagyan natin ng prop types is actually our props. Parang lalagyan natin ng data type yung ating props na nare-receive. Yan po yung prop types. Okay? So, as you can see here, we actually imported the prop types, capital P, capital T from prop types. And here for the username, and let me just have the shape for this. Is it user? Okay, it's user. So ayan, saan ko nakuha yung string? Galing po dito. Yung shape ng string na to or ng username is string. This one, the value. String, another string. For the location, that's another string. For avatar, that's string. And for stats, ito, medyo iba dito sa stats. We will be using that shape. Okay? Kasi it's an object. Diba? Stats. And yung value niya, it's an object. And here, dahil bakit may that is required dyan? Kasi naandito po nakalagay sa atin. We are actually receiving data na ganito, kaya dapat may that is required. Okay? And example usage niya, i-render natin tong component na to, profile on JSX. Diba sabi natin, this one is the top level component, app.jsx. So dito yung sample usage niya, this one. Okay, and dito nyo rin i-import yung JSON na yun, which is this. Okay. And same goes with the statistics. Kung gusto nyo ng in-depth, you can read this. Everything na code natin dito na andito na po. Okay, and for the friend list, so for the statistics pala, this color, okay, may requirement dito na you can use the background color na function. Did you use this ba sa JavaScript nyo? Let me just show statistics. This one. So ito po yung function na ginamit namin previously on JavaScript. This generate random color. Okay, para may random color yung ano natin. Background, like this. Let me just start. Ito. After I refresh, this will be randomized. Ayan. Okay, dahil po yan dito sa function na to. And for the here, ayan. So ang gagamitin nyo, like yung pinaka main concept na magagamit nyo dito is map method. Okay? And for the prop types, again, transaction history. Basta as long as may nakita kayong props dito, set a prop types to it. Okay? Ayan. Ayun lang. So if you have questions, just let me know. Okay? Please, kahit next week, dito sa module 2, kapag hindi nyo pa na-watch yung recording and if you had questions, you can put it here. Kasi ito yung magiging basis natin for the questions. Yun lang po yung briefing natin for the homework. Okay, so let's have the question coming from Sir Ramon. Error is showing in the console when I put is required. So Sir Ramon, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Ayan, can you screen share po? For the statistics, can I check the friend list? What component po to? Friend list item. String that is required. Is it throwing an error po until now?
Yes, sir. Unless naalisin ko tong is required, mawawala yung warning lang naman siya na lumalabas. So,
Yeah.
for example, asan yun? So, ito, sir. Also,
Below the elements tab po. Beside it pala.
And
Can you try to refresh po, sir?
bahan na siya.
Okay. So, let me just check po yung code natin. And I think baka may na-miss
Ay,
dyan
hindi.
na...
Ito, sir, naalis ko na pala kasi siya.
Okay.
Ito,
So, no problems na.
Pero sir, di ba dapat na ano siya, meron siyang is required dapat.
Yeah. Can you share po yung VS Code? Their friend list item that properties is
So, ito.
online.
So,
Okay,
pag
can
ito,
you
sir,
try po to...
nilagyan ng is required. Screen. So, pag ayan, may ganun siya. Ayan, sir. Kita niyo.
Yeah, but let's check po yung user.json. I think baka may na-miss doon na true or false
Dito.
yung JSON po natin. User.json. No, it's friends pala. Friends.json.
Yan, sir. Kita ba yung screen ko?
No po.
Yan, sir.
Hindi pa rin po kita. Ayan. Let's have is online. Okay. No problem dito. Let me just... Can you try, sir, to copy and paste this JSON? I sent it sa chat. False. False. Oh, I think hindi siya yata nagre-receive ng... let me check po yung code natin for the friend list. Can you click po yung friend list?
Yes, sir.
Ayan. So the one that you used po was status as a name. So yan na po yung magiging
This
name
one.
natin for the friend list item. You can change that naman to is online para hindi na kayo malito for the name. So yan yung kadalasan na nangyayari guys sa props, no? Parang nagbibigay kayo ng bagong name kapag ipapass nyo yung data dun sa another component. So yan po, save natin.
Ayan, sir. Nawala na. Okay.
Ayan. Yan po.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. How about the others? Do you have any question? No question. Can I ask, did you use dito? Kasi for the live session, no, I told them this normalize. This one is actually on your LMS. Do you have any warning po dito? Here? Like yung ganito, let me just delete. Kasi I actually added some configuration for my VS Code para mawala tong warning na to. Do you have this type of underline po ba? try nyo open muna guys yung VS Code nyo ngayon and type at import normalize. And please let me know if may underline dyan. Ayan, I sent it sa chat. Kasi pwede nating alisin tong warning na to. Meron po. Ayan. So, kapag, yan, I think by default kasi meron talaga tong underline. So, for us, para mawala tong warning na to, you can have an additional configuration dito sa settings.json natin. So, ang command is Command Shift P for Mac and Control Shift P on Windows. Okay, one more time, Control Shift P. And search nyo dito, user settings JSON. Okay? So ako marami akong config ngayon. Just ignore everything, no? Na naandito. Ang gagawin nyo lang is from the very bottom nung config nyo ngayon, just paste this po. I-send ko sa chat. Don't forget to put a comma yung after ng last declaration dito, okay? I-send ko sa chat. This 2 line of code here. And Control S. And you will be seeing after putting this config, mawawala na yung warning natin dito. Okay, mamaya sa Slack natin, i-attach ko tong commands na to. Okay, don't forget Control-Shift-P for Windows and Command-Shift-P for Mac. And search nyo, user settings, yung JSON. Okay? Any other question? LMS Sir Sherwin, what's happening? Control, Shift, and P.
Naka-blank, white screen lang siya. Wala siyang value yung nakasulat or
Yeah, can you try po to refresh? Ganun pa rin po ba? So
nag
regarding,
login logout na ako eh.
yeah,
Same
so
results.
regarding this po, for LMS problems, I'll send it to Mom Rhea, or you can contact po Mom Rhea for this one. I'll let her
Okay.
know po.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Pa-update, sir? What do you mean update? Yeah, let me have a volunteer para mag-screen share tayo dito. Okay? Kasi by default, I think hindi ganito karaming config yung nasa inyo. Yeah, Sir Roel, do you want po ba to screen share? Okay na, sir. Control, Shift, and P. P as in Pro. Yeah. Here, i-type ko po dito. Control, Shift, and P. For Windows. Sa Mac, just change yung control dyan to command. P. Ito po lalabas. So after clicking that, user settings, type nyo lang dito. User settings JSON. And just append this 2 line of code as a key value pair dito. Don't forget to add comma dun sa last value ng JSON nyo. Okay? In your case, kahit hindi ganito yung lalabas, but just append it sa pinaka-bottom. Okay? Working na, Sir Roel? And any other question? Ayan, so I think we could end this lesson now if there is no question. Ayan, okay na kay Sir Ray. Sir Day. Yeah. Yes, Sir Day. Um, you will be having I think Sir Kimwell for the mentor. Yeah, but I will be attending the live sessions for the question and answer every Wednesday until Node.js. And you will be seeing dun sa recording nyo, that's the past lessons namin for the previous batch. And yun na po yung magiging structure talaga. You will be watching the lesson through recording, and if you have question, raise them dito sa question and answer natin na session, and I'll be happy to help you. Yes po. So yun, ang magiging mangyayari dyan is you will be having a lot of time. So I advise you guys to please watch the 2 recordings before we start the question and answer session, okay? Naka-graduate na po ang FS on 1 and 2. Not yet. We're on the last module next week. And mag-graduate na sila, I think, after next week. Yeah, any concerns?
Sir, wala na tayong live lessons na mangyayari. So more on question and answer na lang yung every
Yes
Wednesday.
po. Yeah, so yun po ang naging structure na. They changed it. So papanoorin nyo yung 2 recordings and question and answer na lang in case may clarifications kayo dun sa recording or may mga concepts kayo na hindi naintindihan, just let me know. Under front end po bang React? Yeah, front end. Para mapabilis yung code nyo ng HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. May I know the reason po kung bakit? Yeah, I think it's on the management.
Teacher. Tinry ko hanapin yung file Ctrl-Shift-P. Kaso yun yung setting situation na lumalabas sa akin eh. Tama ba yun?
Yes po. Control Shift and P here. Ang lumalabas po ba yung JSON? This one?
Oo, yes. Kaso maliit lang na file yung laman ko eh.
Yeah, okay lang po yan.
Tapos,
I think ganun talaga. And just paste this value.
ay wala yan. Hindi yan lumilitaw sa akin. Nakita mo yung screenshot ko?
Yes po. Please paste this value po sa end nung screenshot niyo po.
No. Doon sa screenshot ko, tingnan mo. Hindi ito yung lumilitaw na... Ay, ito ba yun?
Yeah. Yan po mismo. Like, put nyo po after line 14. So, add a comma po after
Sige.
that true.
Yun pala yun. Parang ngayon. Sige. Ayan. Control S. Balik ako sa... Saan nga ulit yun? Pupunta para mag-check.
Control Shift then P.
Hindi, okay na. Saan pupunta ulit yung file?
Below line 14.
Okay na rin. Saan yung pupuntahan ko? Yung yung import.
Yeah. For the index.css. Double check po natin.
Index.css. Na, okay na.
Ayan.
Ayan. Okay. Okay.
Sir, kapag po ba naghanap na kami ng work, paano po? We have to code po ba lahat yan? It depends. Minsan magme-maintain kayo ng mga code base. And yun, magpuput kayo ng mga different features. Kapag yung project is from scratch, you will be building it from scratch. For the whole documentation ng React app, you can use, I think sa module natin, it was create React app. This one. So from scratch, if you want, ito po yung command sa terminal. Okay. Yeah, so for that one po na changes, I don't have any control for that. And if you have any queries po, please raise them to our client happiness manager, which is Ma'am Rhea po. Ayan, so if related po dun sa lesson natin na React, you can ask me through our Q&A session.
Sir, tinry ko
Ayan.
kanina yung create ba yun? Parang ano yung
Yes po.
difference niya dito sa normal na
Oh yeah, so for this template kasi, like may specific na tayo na structure for the files. That's why it's easier po to use this. Kasi may workflows na rin tayo dito, like yung pag-push natin kanina. Ito po yung main difference nila. May workflows na tayo, may mga configs tayo dyan, and different, parang mga boilerplate code. Yon.
ano po sir yung boilerplate code na yun?
Okay, so like it's the starter code para mag-start tayo ng React app natin. But I think ang difference lang nila is this JSON, if you're not yet familiar with this one, that prettier RC, para po dun sa prettier natin to. Okay, and for the JS config here and different readme, ito po yung nasa template natin. But all throughout the React module, you will be using the template. Okay.
And most of our ano sir, 'di ba parang itong mga projects na ginagawa natin is single page siya. No? Kasi nabasa ko rin doon sa module natin na may single page application tsaka multiple page application.
Yeah. So for React, it's SPA, single page application. Like, I think, diba, kasi dun ang mangyayari dito is, diba, sa HTML lesson nyo, if you can remember, you have that HTML multiple files. Let me just show you. Was it homework number 8? HTML. This one. Like, for example, diba, for the homework, you have an index.html here. And if you want to move on a different page, you have another HTML file. And yan yung na-avoid natin sa React. And if you notice, ang React is, we only have one HTML, which is on the public. You can find it on public and index.html here. Ito po. Yeah, but yung routing na ganun, I think that's on module number 5. Yung kung gusto nyong mag-move to a different page. Any other question, guys?
Hello sir, good evening po.
Yes, sir.
Sir, ask ko lang po kasi nag-start na po ako bali nagpa-practice po ako yung pag using React. You said in your recordings that we are going to use GSX files. But I
Yeah.
am using .gs is gumagana na lang, it's still working po. So ano po ba pagkakaiba ng GSX at saka GS po?
Okay.
Kasi yung
That's-
ginamit ko po doon sa pinagpraktisan ko ay GS files. Tapos gumagana naman din siya, tapos nakita ko pa yung yung output niya. Yun po. I still hindi ko po din alam kung ano yung pagkakaiba ng GSX at saka GS file po.
Okay, that's a good question po. And me personally, just like a naming convention lang, it's easier po to use that JSX. Why? Kasi we have this built-in extension. Did Sir Emerson po ba this React snippets? Kasi using React snippets, this one,
Bali po,
ES7.
Epson 4 po kami, wala po kaming
Okay.
ini-introduction po ng
Sige
React.
po. Yeah, so actually this one ES7 then is na-discuss natin for the recording. And ito po yung use ng .jsx. Pwede tayong magkaroon dyan ng shortcut. If, for example, here, I'm just gonna create test.jsx. And pwede tayong mag-create ng snippets. For example, RAFC and hit tab. And ito. Nagkakaroon tayo ng shortcut dyan, which is the return statement. Yung boilerplate for that component. And like this. Using JSX. And yun din, sir. I advise to please use that JSX para ma-visualize natin if that is a React component.
So bali yung lang po, yung usage nila is po yung bali naming convention lang, tapos the implementation they are pretty much the same po. Yun po
Yeah,
ba ang
and also, yes po. And also para magamit natin tong snippets na to. So in case
Okay.
guys na hindi nyo pa na-download to, please download it, this extension. Para if you want to build a component from scratch, you can use RAFC if it's a named component, right? And RAFCE naman kapag default. Okay?
Okay po. Thank you po.
Yes.
Thank you po, sir.
Yes po, you're welcome. Yeah, I think for the live session, I'll let them know po. But I think it's final na one homework Q&A session. Yan guys. So see you next week, Wednesday. Yan. Goodbye guys. Have a great night.
Thank you po, mentor. Bye-bye. Happy
Thank
midweek, guys. Good night.
Thank you.